All right, looks like we got a few faces and it's 11:32. So I am going to start. Do any of you guys remember what we talked about on Saturday or on Sunday? It's Monday today. Do you remember what we talked about yesterday? Yeah? All right. We talked about how God is our Father. And Miss Alicia talked about her dad. And remember, she said that we can talk to our dad and we can talk to God in the same way. We can just pray to him and we can hear him talk. So I found this book that I want to share to you, and it talks about how we can always talk to God, like writing him a letter. So we're going to read our book, and like last time, we're going to learn some sign language at the end. Is Brady here? There he is. Hi, Brady. This morning I woke up excited. My fishing trip with Grandpa was only 2 days away. I had to find my special compass that he gave me. It helps us find the hidden lake where we catch the big fish. So I looked and looked, but I couldn't find it. You need to clean your room or no trip this weekend, Mom said. But I had to find my compass. Dad always says that if I have a problem, I should talk to God about it. Hey, God, can you please help me find my compass? I waited, and I looked some more, and I still couldn't find it. I thought maybe God didn't hear me, so I decided to write him a letter. Everyone likes to get mail. Dear God, I need your help. I have to find my special compass that Grandpa gave me. That's my little brother. He keeps grabbing my pencil. Maybe after you help me find my compass, you can make him stop being a pest. Thanks. Love, Tyler. I put the letter in an envelope. I didn't have God's address, but I figured the mailman would know it. On my way to the mailbox, I saw Miss Green looking up in her tree. Patches was stuck and wouldn't come down. I told her she should write a letter to God and ask for help. That's a very good idea, she said. P.S. One more thing. God, please help Patches get down from the tree. He looks really scared. And I opened my envelope and asked God to help Patches for Miss Green. Down the street, I saw my best friend Sam. She seemed sad. My dad lost his job, she said. We might have to move. I told her maybe God could help and that she should write him a letter. Since I was on my way to drop off my letter, I opened it again and added a note for Sam. P.S.S. Hi, God. It's me again. Please help Sam's dad remember where he left his job. Thanks. I finally made it to the mailbox. Just before I put the letter inside, I saw a big rainbow across the sky. I think God put that just for me. P.S.S.S. Thank you for all the pretty things you give us to look at, like that rainbow. And then he puts his letter in the mailbox. And guess what? On the way home, I saw Sam kicking a soccer ball with her dad. They were laughing and having fun. And Miss Green, she was hugging Patches. When I got home, I still had to clean my room. So I cleaned and cleaned, and guess what I found? My compass! I was so happy I decided to write God another letter. Dear God, I guess if I had listened to my mom and had cleaned my room, I would have found my compass earlier. But then I wouldn't have been able to write you about Miss Green and Sam. Thank you for letting me find my compass, and for Sam getting to spend time with her dad, and for helping Patches get out of that tree. And about my little brother. I guess some things take more time. Love, Tyler. P.S. I think I'll write you again tomorrow. And then he gets to go fishing with his grandpa. So guys, just like Tyler wrote letters to God, we can talk to God and we can write letters because he is our Father. So we learned something called the Lord's Prayer yesterday. And I want to teach you guys how to sign it. And when we're all done with this series, you will be able to sign the entire Lord's Prayer. So let's learn the first part that we talked about yesterday. We start out with R. You're going to take your hand, and it's like you're motioning to everyone around you. So R, and then you're going to sign Father. You're going to take your hand, make a 5, spread your palms out, and then put it on your forehead, and then put it to your chest. Father. This is sign for Father. So we have R, Father, and then we're going to sign for lives, because God lives in heaven. So we're going to take your thumbs, put them at your waist, and then go up. So he lives, and then we're going to sign for heaven. So you take your hands, cross them, and make a big sweeping motion like you're going up to the sky. Take your hands, sweep up to the sky. So we have our Father, He lives in heaven. And then with the next part is hallowed be your name. So the sign for hallowed, you're going to take your 2 fingers, put them like this, and rub them across your palm. This, guys, is the sign for H in sign language. So it means hallowed. You take your hand like this, hallowed, and then be your, this is a sign for your, so take your palm, put it flat, and then reach it up to the sky like you're motioning to God. And so we have hallowed be your, and then name, you're going to take your 2 hands like we did before, and you're going to cross them. You're going to tap them like this. This is a sign for name. Let's go over it again. Our Father, who is in heaven, hallowed be your name. So I want you guys to practice that this week. And then I'm gonna go over it one more time, and then I want you guys to practice it again this week, okay? All right, so I'm gonna sign our. Can you guys sign that for me? All right, now we're gonna sign Father. Keep practicing, do it along with me. Who is, He lives, you sign lives in heaven. Put your arms up. And then we're gonna sign hallowed. Sign it with me. Hallowed be your, point like you're pointing up to heaven, and then name. Cross your fingers and tap them. So let's do it one more time all together, and then you guys can do it on your own at home. Maybe you can even teach your parents. Our Father, this is Father, in heaven, hallowed be your name. All right, so keep doing that. Work on it this week. We're going to learn the next part next week, and by the end of it, we'll be able to sign the whole Lord's Prayer. It was good to hang out with you guys today, and I hope you have a great rest of your afternoon. I will talk to you later. Bye.